Writing an essay, or any longer piece of work, can be a daunting prospect. But break the task down into smaller, more manageable chunks, and it's much easier to handle. For this session, you'll need a laminated sheet showing a basic writing frame, a larger version pre-cut into sections, some post-it notes, some non-permanent markers, and some sample essays.
Paragraphs have a topic sentence which introduces them.
Start at the beginning. The introductory paragraph should explain what the pupil is writing about, their point of view, and it should list the order in which he or she is going to make their points.
The introductory paragraph is very important because it sets out the structure of your essay, but it's also the hook to make somebody want to read it, to interest somebody in what you're going to write. And it can be the most difficult paragraph to write, and it may not be the one you write at the beginning. But it has three parts. It has an introduction where you explain what you're writing about, the thesis statement, which is your point of view, the point you're trying to make in the essay. And then finally, it has the part that sets out the order of the next paragraphs that are coming, so the order you're going to make your points.
Are you happy that you would know how to spread those ideas out into...
I think you start assuming that they know the structure of a paragraph. They know that a paragraph starts with a topic sentence, then has supporting sentences, and then has a concluding sentence. So what you're doing then is you're saying each of those sentences will get expanded into paragraphs of their own, and so you'll add detail. Either if it's a supporting sentences, you'll add detail giving the evidence or the explanation for that point. The topic sentence becomes the introduction of the essay, and the concluding sentence becomes the conclusion of the essay. It's seeing how you can start with a very basic paragraph and expand it to make the essay you want.
Pick an easy topic to start. Getting the structure right is more important than content to begin with.
We'll start by taking a very simple subject like what I did in the summer or why I like Christmas. So the content then isn't important. It's not like we're trying to write an essay about why the Battle of Hastings was lost, or something where the content is how you have to think about the content and the detail as well. Start with something simple, but see how it fits into the structure of the essay.
Look at other sample essays. Then allow the pupil time to plan theirs using the laminated essay planner.
Look at an essay that's already been written, see how that essay mirrors that structure, and then maybe go on to look at a more complicated essay title where you are looking at something maybe from English literature, how is a character being developed through a play, and see that exactly the same structure underlies the essay, even though the subject matter has now got more complex. If you plan the essay before you start writing, you know what you're going to say and you know where all the information goes. So it's also the point of being able to take a question and analyse it into the points you want to make, work out how they're going to fit together, and then you've got the structure of the essay coming up from that planning.
The essay is broken up into movable paragraphs, creating a multi-sensory approach to planning that helps the dyslexic learner. The physical act of moving the paragraphs around creates a tangible and memorable connection between the planning stage and what will end up on the page. Emphasize the visual nature of the essay plan. Use your resources or a whiteboard to show it, perhaps in the shape of a tree.
The most common stumbling blocks are not making a plan in the first place, not linking the paragraphs to each other or linking them to the question, and possibly not analysing the question properly in the first place, so not answering the question.
Let's plan it together, or have a go at planning it, and let's have a look and see how easy you found it to incorporate some of these chunks in what you're trying to do.
Yeah, that's great, thank you. Thank you very much.
So, to recap the key points for teaching essay structure. Prepare visual resources. Emphasize the importance of the introduction. Pick an easy topic to start with. Look at other sample essays. plan the essay using visual resources.